Welcome to the Emancipate Show, where we basically teach people, educate people on woke culture. Now, before woke culture became culture for what it was or whatever it was much better than what it is now. Now people choose sides on what they feel is right and wrong. And one of my biggest issues with our people is this, right? Minister Farrakhan actually said it. He said, wrong or right, you stand with your people. You know what I'm saying? Because when those other people got their peoples, they support them no matter what. A lot of stuff happens in their community and we don't even know about it. It goes right under the radar. I don't like the fact that whenever it comes to our people, we're so quick to bash them. We're quick to put them on front page, drag them. That shit is just corny. But I started off with this video right here. So let me get my thing set up where I could share my screen and we get into it. But we need to wake up and we need to stop bashing and dragging each other. That shit is not cool. Let's go.
Malcolm X is an American hero. He's even got a holiday honoring him, May 19th. Let's see what an American hero has to say when they asked him, was he anti-Semitic?
Are you anti-Semitic?
Anti-Semitic.
You've many of the things that I've read about you, and you've made a mention a couple of times about the Jews and everything, and I'm wondering if you are personally anti-Semitic.
No. How can I be anti-Semitic when the Arabs are half the Muslim world is Semitic? If I was anti-Semitic, I'd be anti-Arab and anti-everything else. No, I think that in this country, there's one mistake that the Jews make. They put themselves in a position where whenever anybody gives an objective analysis of the role that they play, they defend themselves by accusing you of being anti-Semitic. Mm-hmm. And a Negro is not anti-Semitic when he says that the man who's exploiting him in his community is white, because it is a white man who owns all the stores. Mm-hmm. Now, is it an accident that these whites who own these stores are Jewish? If it's an accident, then the fact that he says the Jew on the corner is exploiting me isn't an anti-Semitic statement. It's just more descriptive of the man who's exploiting him.
So with that being said, talk to him, Ye.
Yeah, I forgive the Jewish media for creating the Ye's crazy narrative and, buying up the black voice and bullying us and creating a mob culture to scare people that anytime they bring up that a contract was wrong is labeled anti-Semite as a way to disable people from their truth. I forgive the Jewish culture for that.
I forgive. All right. Let's go and shout out to that brother. All right, let's move on to Kyrie, how he argues with the reporter, where you see, whenever you say certain things, they will turn it against you, and you got to watch what you say, because they will change the narrative of what you're really trying to say into what they wanted to turn it into. Now, they're supposed to be talking about basketball, but they're asking about other things other than basketball. Let's get it.
I was like, you know what, let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh. That came up. Went out and shared it on my platform. That was my night. In terms of the backlash, or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all.
Everybody learn about the history except for Black history. We don't learn about our history. Our history is hidden from us. I don't know why.
All races, all cultures, all religions. And my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that.
Also, you cannot associate Black with these people. Once you put Black with these people, you say African, it's a wrap.
I don't live my life that way. Excuse me. I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races: white, Black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community. And what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, and obviously wasn't meant for them.
Hopefully I'm understanding what you said, and I want to make sure I get it right because I don't want to misquote any part of it.
I don't expect understanding from a media conglomerate group that sincerely talks about the game of basketball, and then we bring up religion as if it's correlative at times when it's convenient for people to bring it up.
Be clear, there's no such thing as freedom of speech anymore. I don't know why we even have that in the Constitution. But when we're speaking about something hateful, like if you say you hate somebody or dislike somebody, hate and dislike is something different. Nobody said anything that they hate anybody. That man just, you know what I don't understand? The documentary that he shared, why does Amazon still have that documentary still up on their platform? Why aren't they catching heat for it? Why is it only he alone is catching the heat for it? He basically shared a documentary from his perspective and he's catching heat. So make it make sense to me, please.
So please just be direct with your question so we can move on from this and I could talk about the game and go home to my son, Elohim, and my wife, Marlene, okay?
Am I to take it that this was, what you shared was not something that you've even watched? This was, you did watch it, or either watch it or read it.
I have a lot of time to read a lot. Read a whole bunch. Good and bad about the truth of our world.
So then do you, I guess, understand or not understand those that might imply that that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so
we're in 2022. It's on Amazon, a public platform.
Right.
Whether you want to go watch it or not is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's things being posted every day. I'm no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that. Why not? Why?
You know, I have a goofy ass nigga on my page that said wasn't he Muslim last year. Like, people nitpick, and what does your religion have to do with your point of views if you uncover information that was that's bestowed upon you or you didn't know or something like that? Like, people always choose the kind of battles they want to fight. They drag Kanye West and nobody came to Kyrie aid. They said Kanye West was crazy. He's off his mad. This is down the third. But nobody came to Kanye West aid. Nobody came to Nick Cannon aid. I don't get it.
Why not? I don't hear an uproar of that. I'm not here to be divisive on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing white to black. I'm not doing that. That conversation is dismissive, and it constantly revolves around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion on what they believe. No, this is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did I do anything illegal? Did I hurt anybody? Did I harm anybody? Am I going out and saying that I hate one specific group of people? So out of all the judgment that people got from me posting, I just, without talking to me, and then I respect what Joe said, but there has a lot to do with the not ego or pride of how proud I am to be an African heritage, but also to be living as a free black man here in America, knowing the historical complexities for me to get here. So I'm not gonna stand down on anything that I believe in. I'm only gonna get stronger because I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me.
That when he said that right there, when he said I have a whole army around him, they take that personal.
Kyrie, while we're on the topic of promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
That was a few weeks ago. I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that tragic event. My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults. And it's true. So I wasn't identifying with anything of it.
Just to let you know, these people have their ears to the street, and they have a well, Kanye West. You probably hear about this later on in the video that we as I go by. They have they have a thread for people that's in Hollywood. They have a stream for people that's in music, a thread for people that's in music, and they have a regular thread for people that's like day-to-day thing. So these people are well connected. They know all the different things that's taking place. So all they need to do is send one thread of text message, and then boom, you're canceled because of your point of views, your views, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Being a campaignist for Alex Jones or anything. I'm just there to post. And it's funny, and it's actually hilarious because out of all the things I posted that day, that was the one post that everyone chose to see. It just goes back to the way our world is.
It shows you what, like I said before, it shows you what people see what they want to see.
Is and works. I'm not here to complain about it. I just exist.
And to follow up on the promotion of the movie and the book.
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
Yeah, like he's out here saying going out and championing, like, stop saying that bullshit.
Put it out on your platform.
But I'm promoting it. Do you see me in front of
putting it out there, people are going to say that you are
promoting. Yeah, put it out there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but
right, freedom of the press. You put something out there, that doesn't mean you're promoting it. You just post it and you see how people react to it, and they react to it however they react to it.
Okay.
It's not
you put things out there for a living, right?
Right, but my stuff is not.
So let's move on.
Filled with anti-Semitic.
Let's move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing that.
You're free to post. I can post whatever I want. So say that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand that
I don't have to understand anything from you.
It's not me.
Nothing.
By
it's no people that you're making up, bro. Move on.
But by posting
move on. Next question.
Anybody
do you guys have any more questions for me?
They're gonna say,
you guys have any more questions? Because this is going to be a clip. This is going to be a clip that he's going to marvel at.
Exactly.
But you're not answering the question.
Oh, this is another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Kyrie, basketball.
Right. They're supposed to be talking about basketball. They're talking about politics and religion and shit. The fuck? All right. This is a follow-up to that. They got to my man, and he had to basically dumb down his whatchamacallit because, yo, this is crazy. And this is unvaxxed Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? But here's what they had to get at him about after that video.
That reaction and some of the things that you did hurt people.
Yeah, I think I can ask a better.
Listen to his rebuttal. That when they said he hurt people, listen to his rebuttal.
Questions just, where were you when I was a kid, figuring out that 300 million of my ancestors are buried in America?
Nobody speaks on that. Everybody speaks about a comment that's made, but the slaves them that died, our ancestors that died, nobody speaks on that because it shows how unimportant we are to the culture and to America.
Where were you guys asking those same questions when I was a kid learning about the traumatic events of my familial history and what I'm proud to come from and why I'm proud to stand here and why when I repeat myself that I'm not going to stand down, it has nothing to do with dismissing any other race or group of people. I'm just proud of my heritage and what we've been through. And the fact that this has pinned me against the Jewish community. And I'm here answering questions of whether or not I'm sorry or not on something I didn't create. And it was something I shared. And I'm telling everybody I'm taking responsibility. Then that's where I sit. So, these same questions that you guys ask, me dealing with it as being a melanated, pigmented person all around the world and dealing with racial biases against my skin color, demeaning me because of my religious beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still sitting in the seat standing. So I take my full responsibility. Again, I'll repeat it, for posting something on my Instagram or Twitter that may have had some unfortunate falsehoods in it. But I also am a human being that's 30 years old, and I've been growing up in a country that's told me that I wasn't worth anything, and I came from a slave class. And I come from a people that are meant to be treated the way we get treated every day.
Right.
So I'm not here to compare it.
It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or a millionaire or a regular person. They just look at you as a broke nigga same way. That's just the fact of it.
Anyone's atrocities or tragic events that their families have dealt with generations of time. I'm just here to continue to expose things that our world continues to put in darkness. I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light. That's what I'm here to do. You guys ask me questions about basketball, I give you my expert opinion. You guys ask me about other things, I give you my opinion, and it's met with whatever you believe the perception or the deception is. You guys investigate my life every day, and you justify it by serving your own purpose, which I honor. I would like the same respect in return, figuring out just like anyone else. So please keep that same energy when we're talking about anti-other things. Because just because I post a documentary doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic.
Right.
And doesn't mean that I'm automatically standing with everyone that is believing in that.
That energy is one-sided.
It's unfortunate timing that we're in, but I'm glad that I could stand on the truth because I'm not afraid of these mics, these cameras. I used to be looking everyone in the eye and telling them the truth. But I'm proud of who I am. Any label that you put on me, I'm able to dismiss because I study. I know the Oxford Dictionary. You look it up, right? One of the biggest mistakes I had in being a kid was not knowing European or Western language until I started looking it up and understanding the definitions and why they say, if you want to trick a black person, put it in a book.
A fact.
I was wondering my whole life why they said that.
Niggas don't
now I'm
read.
30 years old and I know reading is a superpower because it helps me understand where I'm going and where I come from, like a tree with roots.
Yep.
That reaction.
They say if you want to hide the truth from a black man, put it in a book. That's a fact. Now your man, this guy, Ray, he was never black. His reaction said, well, I guess he said, I think they should have been suspended. Adam Silver should have suspended him. They made a mistake. I can't believe we're talking about this idiot. Now this guy is a goofy. Anyway, here it comes again. I think the NBA dropped the ball. I think he should have been suspended. I can't believe that we're talking about basketball. We're talking about this idiot. Now, as you know, Charles Barkley is never for black people. I don't remember one time this guy has ever been black. Cookie. Now, this guy I'm disappointed in, Shaq. He says, it hurts me sometimes we have to sit up here and talk about stuff that divides the game, that we got to answer for what this idiot has done. Shaq, I'm very disappointed in you. Biggie will be rolling in his grave.
To you people that look like me, that's mad at Kanye, okay? Listen to what this guy says. This is a lot of y'all boy out here too.
Yeah, I invite him to the barbecue.
It's 3:34 p.m., Kanye.
Michael Rappaport, this goofy.
Have you taken your mood stabilizers yet? It's 3:34 p.m. Have you taken your mood stabilizers today? Jewish media didn't allow LeBron. So LeBron, basically what you said was that LeBron James is being controlled by the Jewish media.
Of course.
Fuck. This is one of many, many, many things this asshole said on Noriega.
Wow.
Hey, West, but Jumanati is real. It's always been real. Oh, it's always been real. And us Jews, because we all know each other. We all have each other's phone numbers. There's actually a text chain that was created, I'd say about 2019. All of us are on there. All the Jews, not just the ones that...
You remember when I was talking about that, the text chain? They have a text chain that they are well connected. So this guy that you guys invited at the barbecue, pretending to be down with us and stuff like that, At the end of the day, he is what he is.
In the Jewish media, there's a text chain of Jewish doctors, Jewish lawyers, Jewish jewelers, of course, the Jewish media and Jewish Hollywood, collectively and separately. Somehow, someway, Kanye West got word of these text chains of the Jewish lawyers, Jewish doctors, Jewish jewelers, of course, Jewish Hollywood, the Jews who run Hollywood, and the Jewish media. But the text chain, we were going crazy last night when we were like, how did he find out? Jewish media, because I'm Jewish Hollywood, and I'm Jewish media, because, I have a podcast, so I'm Jewish media.
Man,
we were all
hold
like,
up. So hear me out. A lot of y'all let that man inside y'all cookouts because he was funny. Okay? Look at how they are able to just dismantle somebody.
One text message.
They able to dismantle somebody, and it's cool. All that we need to come together. A lot of y'all got mad over a t-shirt, and y'all ain't even see the front of it. I got a video coming on that.
Pay attention. So anyway, NBA news. The Nets have suspended Kyrie for at least 5 games without pay. I want to hear what this sister got to say.
Is getting off mute to defend.
Right.
So is the black community gonna just have Kyrie Irving out here just hanging out to dry?
Yep.
Like the man is standing up for y'all and nobody saying nothing. Y'all still watching the NBA?
Yep.
Y'all still got y'all Amazon subscription?
Yep.
Nobody with a big mic is getting off mute to defend Kyrie Irving.
Nope.
He's just out here by himself.
Sheeps.
This is why I say everybody else would always be above us because they stand together. You feel me? What did Kyrie Irving say that was anti-Semitic? Other than black people wake up. All he said was black people wake up, and reposted a documentary that is on Amazon. So why Jeff Bezos is not getting the same heat?
Nope.
Why Amazon is not getting the same heat for even having the documentary up there, but Kyrie Irving is paying for it. Them ball players that literally have a big mic and a big voice just as strong as him, stand with him.
Nope.
But y'all wouldn't because y'all are cowards.
Straight up. Anyway, this was what's his name? Joe, what's that? T-Sai. He said, I'm disappointed that Kyrie appears to support a film based on a book full of anti-Semitic defamation. I want to sit down and make sure he understands this is hurtful to all of us. And as a man of faith, it was wrong to promote a hate based on a race and ethnicity or religion. Moving on. This is a quote for you fake woke people. It says, a lot of y'all don't want to change, but want the best version of someone else. Like that's okay. Anyway, thanks again for joining the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. Stop spewing that woke shit if y'all ain't gonna stand by it. Stop. I wish y'all would just stop. Stop choosing side. Stop picking, choosing what y'all want to do, and stop ganging on your people. If you want to talk to your people, you call them to the side and you speak to them in private. But stop dragging your people on social media. That shit is goofy. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. And shout out to all of my subscribers that supported me here until now. 1.